A road renaming in Kolkata has sparked a major political controversy, with questions now being raised not just about the decision itself but also about the history behind the name being changed. In a first since BJP came to power in the state, the Kolkata Municipal Corporation renamed the prominent arterial road on the occasion of Paschim Banga Divas. The road will now be known as Gopal Mukherjee Road, named after Gopal Chandra Mukherjee, popularly known as Gopal Path, a polarizing figure associated with the 1946 communal riots preceding India's partition in 1947. Welcoming the move, Chief Minister Suvendu Adhikari described it as a historic step towards correcting what he called a historical wrong. In a social media post, Adhikari said that for decades a major road in Kolkata had carried the name of a person accused of misusing state power and being linked to the massacre of innocent citizens for political gain. However, the move has triggered a sharp debate over history itself. While Adhikari's remarks appeared to refer to Huseyn Suhrawardy, the Muslim League leader who was the Prime Minister of Bengal during the 1946 riots and later became Prime Minister of Pakistan, historians and opposition leaders have pointed out that Suhrawardy Avenue was not named after him. According to historical records, the avenue was named after Hasan Suhrawardy, a respected Bengali academic, diplomat, art critic and former Vice-Chancellor of the University of Calcutta. Documents from the Calcutta Municipal Gazette of 1933 reportedly show that the road was named in honor of Hasan Suhrawardy because his residence stood along the newly constructed stretch. The renaming has drawn criticism from opposition parties. Congress leaders Pawan Khera and Jairam Ramesh, along with TMC MP Mahua Moitra and the CPIM, have accused the BJP government of overlooking historical facts and confusing Hasan Suhrawardy with Huseyn Suhrawardy. The controversy has now transformed a road renaming exercise into a larger political battle over history, memory and the interpretation of Bengal's past. I'm being joined at this point by Dr. Avra Sen, who's a spokesperson for BJP, Anurag Singh Dikshit, who's a political analyst, and Subir Bhaumik, who's an author and senior journalist. Thank you very much, all three of you. Dr. Avra Sen, is this a faux pas? Is this a self-goal? Is this the first self-goal by the newly elected Chief Minister and his government?
Firstly, I would like to say that we welcome the move of changing the name of this road to Gopal Mukherjee's name. I'll give you my logic behind this. See, when you look into the theory of semantics by Ferdinand de Saussure, you will understand the concept of signifier and signified. Now you're talking about the two names, Hasan Suhrawardy and Huseyn Suhrawardy, right? We cannot forget the fact they have the same lineage. They are from the same family. And when I apply the concept of semantics to this entire thing, it will be understandable that the name Suhrawardy is signifying the Prime Minister of Bengal during the pre-partition era. Hasan Suhrawardy obviously was an academic. He was the Vice-Chancellor of Calcutta University. We know
much respected. Much respected.
Absolutely. Revered. Absolutely. Much revered. But
much
at the
respected
same time,
across political lines. Much respected.
Let me complete.
I mean, there are also viewers who don't know about him as well. So it's important that when you say that he was a Vice-Chancellor, it's also important for me as an anchor to put this in context. Irrespective of the political... Avra Sen, I'm coming back to you only. There is no dearth of time here. Everybody will get their time. So when you're saying that he was an academic, yes, he was. He was a Vice-Chancellor. He was somebody who was loved and respected across the political lines, across the cultural distinctions of West Bengal, across the academia as well, irrespective of which prism one really comes from. Go ahead.
He was also a lawyer.
He was also a?
He was also a lawyer. I'm assenting to everything that you have said. But I am talking about the theory of semantics. Now talk about Huseyn Suhrawardy. Huseyn Suhrawardy was the Premier of Bengal, the Prime Minister of Bengal.
So semantics is for English.
Let me complete.
We are talking facts.
Let me complete. Yes, I am also talking facts, but let me complete. You cannot intervene every time I am trying to speak. Let me complete, please. What has Huseyn Suhrawardy done? His role during the 1943 Bengal famine was abominable, to say the least. His role during the direct action day actions in 1946 was abominable to say the least. He led the mass killing of Hindus in Calcutta during that time. Also take into account his role during the mass murder of Hindus in Noakhali. He was in power all through, but he did not do anything. Rather, he worked as a positive catalyst to this mass massacre of Hindus. Now, when you're talking about the name of this particular road which has been changed, it was not Hasan Suhrawardy Road. It was Suhrawardy Road, Suhrawardy Avenue, right? Now, bring into context the theory of semantics. The name Suhrawardy is associated with Hasan Suhrawardy as well as Huseyn Suhrawardy. But when I am getting the signified of the term Suhrawardy, I am reminded, or the majority of people, maximum people are reminded of the Premier of Bengal, who had an abominable role behind the Bengal famine, behind Calcutta riots, Direct Action Day, and Noakhali riots. Now, take into context the role of Gopal Mukherjee. Gopal Mukherjee was the vanguard of Hindus.
Nobody is questioning. We'll get to Gopal Mukherjee. We'll get to.
Please.
No, you can't. No. Avra saying you can't take everything and speak everything. Let's go step by step.
No, you only
we will get to Mr. Gopal. We will get to Mr. Gopal. We will get to Mr. Gopal. No, Avra saying. We will get to Mr. Gopal. We will get to Mr. Gopal. We are talking about Suhrawardy at this point.
We are talking
about Suhrawardy. At this point, let me make it very clear, no point. At no point have you seen me justify Huseyn Suhrawardy. Have you?
Please let me complete. I just asked for 10 seconds.
Avra Sen, we will come to Mr. Gopal. Avra Sen, I have multiple rounds left with you. We will come back to you. In fact, there's no other panelist that I may spend so much of time with as I am with you. But please hold on about the justification for Mr. Gopal. You started with that point. That's why I'm holding it. I want to go point by point and we will get to that. You made a very long argument about who Mr. Hasan Suhrawardy was and who Mr. Huseyn Suhrawardy was, right? I at no point have made a justification of why Huseyn Suhrawardy needs to be justified or backed. That's not my argument. But if you're talking about semantics, then remove the semantics. Don't say Huseyn. Don't let it be Suhrawardy. It could have just been Hasan Suhrawardy. Subir Bhaume, come in at this point. You are somebody who's seen Bengal up close for years. You've covered the politics and the social fabric there. What is this entire brouhaha about? Is this a faux pas? Is this a calculated change? Is this about semantics or is this about politics taking the wrong turn?
It's about the inevitable. You see, in India, history has been much used and much abused, all to create political narratives. So when you have the BJP in power, I'm not at all surprised by what has happened. Now, as far as history is concerned, Huseyn Suhrawardy certainly is a very polarizing figure. He was the man everybody knows responsible.
You're talking about Huseyn Suhrawardy.
That's right. That's right. The names are spelled slightly differently, but anyway, they are two different people. One
with two different legacies, you would agree?
Pardon?
They're not just two different people. They're two different people with two different legacies and two different ways in which Bengal looks at them.
Bengal looks at them. When you say Bengal looks at them, I'm not sure most people in Bengal are aware of the difference of the names. And I don't think, the Vice Chancellor is not so well known in Bengal.
Okay, Subir Bhaume, the journalist who has seen Bengal up close, are you telling me that people who live in Kolkata, when they talk about the Suhrawardy Road, they talk about Huseyn Suhrawardy? Or
the common people's understanding here is it is Huseyn Suhrawardy. That's the common man's understanding. I know.
So then why not change it to Hasan Suhrawardy? If it is about uploading, if it is about retaining if it's about recognizing, appreciating the right people.
You are asking a wrong question.
No, I get it. No, I am talking to a journalist. No. I am not. No, sir. My question is very calculated. No. Subir sir, my question is very calculated and I am asking you this because I do not want a political answer. I want a Bengali man's heart on this.
My answer is very simple. I see this as inevitably playing out. Different parties have different narratives. Now, as far as Gopal Mukherjee is concerned, over a period of time, since the saffron, sort of grip has increased in Bengal. Gopal Mukherjee's name has come up, and his name, he has been figured in Bengal Files and other efforts also. So he was seen as a man who defended the Hindus, and which is not historically perhaps wrong. He defended the Hindus. He was, by the way, he's not a, Hindu Mahasabha man. He came from Bengal's traditional revolutionary politics, Anushinal Samiti.